Today we're privileged to have the vision of who Jesus really is. For the Transfiguration was a moment of great experience for these three key apostles. And we're able to see it too as maybe more in the context of all of Jesus' life. Because for the apostles, it was very much a moment of support, but a moment of great confusion. What did this mean? What was this that we saw? And we're not supposed to tell anybody until after the resurrection? What are you talking about? We live in a culture, besides being godless, that expects instant gratification. It wants to have things done right now. We're very impatient. We've become a very impatient people. Fast food, a phrase that would never have been thought of 70 years ago, and any time prior to that. But now we think about fast food as something that has to happen very quickly. You know, Casey's has it right there at the counter. All you do is pick it up and walk out with it. Instant meals, microwave popcorn, your curry coffee maker. Instant and as real as you can get. Light switches that turn the lights on immediately. Faster and faster computers and smartphones. You know, some years ago, there was a Russian immigrant by the name of Yakov Smirnov who came to the United States from Russia. And he was learning English and learning all about our culture. And he would go into the big box stores like Walmart or Sam's or something like that. And you would see all these things that you could buy. Way, way more items and variety of things than he had ever experienced in his life. He looked around and he was seeing these things and he says, wow, powdered milk, just add water. And then he looked at the other part of the store down and got powdered orange juice, just add water. And he got to another part of the store and he said, baby powder, what a country. That instantaneousness that we're used to is not the way our spiritual lives work, however. We want to see our transformation happen just as fast. We want our bad habits to go away as quickly. We would like to become saints as fast as water into powder. Now, Jesus had a real purpose in this transfiguration experience. His first purpose was a personal one. In a sense, it was a moment when he checked in with his Father. And the experience he had with his Father on that mountaintop was the same one he had at his baptism, the same words. Except there was one phrase that God added to it. This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Another translation, this is my beloved Son, in whom I take great delight. But then he adds at the end of that, listen to him. In Luke's gospel, which is different from this Matthew gospel, he talks about the conversation between Moses and Elijah. And in Luke's gospel, it literally says, they spoke about his departure, which he was about to bring to fulfillment at Jerusalem. So Moses and Elijah are literally having a conversation with Jesus about what is going to happen. How he was going to go to Jerusalem, how he was going to be condemned to death, how he was going to die, and how he was going to rise from the dead. That spiritual insight which came from these great prophets, as well as from God the Father when he said, this is my Son, was something that Jesus probably needed to hear. But it also was an important thing for these apostles who heard it as well. Because they needed such support as they were going to go through the trials that related to Jesus' crucifixion, so that their faith would not be completely shattered and thrown away. It gave them assurance and courage that Jesus indeed was the Son of God, who was going to go a direction that they weren't thinking about as being proper for a Messiah. And then that question, that phrase that God says to the apostles, listen to him. In other words, this experience you're having with him is not just for him, it is also for you. Because you too will experience this as well in your own life. He gave them hope to confront the notion that death was the end. Death was simply a doorway to a new and more fabulous life. When Peter spoke up and said that he wanted to build three tents here, one for Moses, one for Elijah, one for Jesus, he didn't even know what he was talking about in one gospel, it says. But what did he want by doing that? He wanted them to stay with him. He wanted the apostles, he wanted these prophets, Elijah, Moses, Jesus, to stay with him. He wanted to preserve the moment. And God, in his beautiful wisdom, has answered that prayer of Peter. In a week, we begin our parish mission. And we'll have an opportunity to spend some time quietly in prayer here in church with the Blessed Sacrament as it's exposed here on our altar. But each Sunday we come to church and we receive that same Eucharist. That which we receive is that transfigured Lord that those apostles saw on that mountaintop. It is the same Jesus, body, soul, his divinity, his spirit is all here in this little host that we receive and in the adoration that we give him in our quiet moment of prayer. That is his answer to Peter's, will you stay with us? That's how he stays with us. He is here with us. And every Sunday we're privileged to come and receive him. And by doing so, it's like that experience of the Transfiguration. It's a support to us when we go through those crucifixion moments in our lives that will inevitably come. He is here. For those who come to the mission and listen to him in prayer, for those who participate in adoration, for those who just simply make visits here to church to talk to Jesus for a little bit. It is a transforming power. It is a change from us. It moves us from sinner to saint. It's slow and painstaking, but it's nonetheless confident. Anthony DeMello, a Jesuit spiritual writer, told the story in one of his books about an old man who was looking back over his life and how his prayer had changed. He says, when I was a young man, he says, I was a revolutionary. And all of my prayer boiled down to, Lord, give me the grace to change the world. When he got to be middle-aged, he started looking around and he saw that things hadn't changed too much, no matter how hard he worked. So he kind of changed his prayer. Lord, give me the grace maybe just to change the people that I am in contact with. And finally, when he became an old man, he finally realized the most important prayer. Lord, give me the grace to change myself. When I think about my own spiritual life, sometimes I am confronted with the feeling and the notion there isn't enough time. I should have been praying that prayer like that old man did when I was young. Lord, give me the grace to change myself. And all the other things would have followed properly in order. You have to give yourself to the Lord over and over again. It's never a complete act at once. It's never instant. Because we keep taking ourselves back. And so we keep taking ourselves back to the Lord. And so as material and physical beings, we have to do things in order to confirm the fact that we want to turn ourselves over to the Lord. We have to carve out time from our day so that we can pray. We have to actually come to church. You can't just think about it. You have to be there. You actually have to go visit the homebound to carry out the corporal work of mercy. You have to actually give up something so that you can train your wills a little bit during Lent. Actually come to the mission and open your hearts to a new message the Lord might have for you. To actually go to confession and say your sins out loud. These are the ways in which we physically carry out the desire to be transformed. The transformation from sinner to saint is not like powdered milk. But if we don't put some effort into it, then we move a little bit further towards the sinner's side. rather than the same size.